All right, AP Lit last week. So this is Tuesday. This is just going over some exam stuff. Obviously, there's not going to be any major assignments this week. So I just want to go over some things to kind of keep in mind for Wednesday. So hopefully last week you were able to go through the exam instructions. I only got that from maybe about 10 people. That was an assignment. Just telling me, the steps you need to take, the numbers you need, your ID number and things like that. When to log in and whatnot. And then they should be sending, they should have sent at this point your e-ticket. So they were sending that out 2 days before the exam. So check your email from that, because you guys are probably getting different emails than I'm getting, on the teacher end. So make sure you know what you're doing for Wednesday, please. Okay, one thing maybe we haven't talked about in a little bit is, what if we're super lucky and the passage they give us, we know. Let's say they take a page from Northanger Abbey, or they take a couple paragraphs from, a Flannery O'Connor short story. Make sure that we're only discussing what's in that passage. You're not going to look smart by telling them, how it ends and other things that aren't there. So just be wary of that. Be careful of that. Okay. So the next thing, and this is going to be up to you, because you're going to have to kind of make some major decisions on the fly. Okay, so the last couple of weeks I had you do this 5 foci thing, right? So as you read, just write down some things, and then if you did send that to me, I probably circled a couple of them the first time and told you, hey, use these 2. Okay, and then I had you guys do that last week, as opposed to our kind of setup approach that we've been doing all year. So if you like that new thing, use it. Okay, if you like the old school kind of setup approach, use that. All right, so again, you're going to have to make that decision and what works best for you. Okay, I can almost guarantee you, I hate to do this, but the foci are probably going to be based on what I looked at in Unit 7, right? Remember all my big map with all the foci on it. So I looked at, they're going to stop at Unit 7 is what they told me a couple of months ago. So I looked at the foci for that unit, and it's pretty much what we've been doing. Is the character changed or unchanged? What's going on with the setting? Okay, is the character having a relationship with the setting? That's another possibility you could do. Think back to we were the Mulvaneys, right? Obviously that setting had a lot of impact on the character of Judd. Okay, so just something new or something different you can do. Don't be afraid to put those 2 things together. Okay, and then also setting and symbols, right? The dog and the tree from the Beat Queen, right? So hopefully, like I said, you can jot down some ideas, see which 2 are matching up well, and tell me how that's affecting the text. Okay. Obviously, another foci would be relationships between characters, and we saw that in the previous 2 texts. And then, of course, symbols and or imagery, and then character motivation. So maybe jot that down before the exam. Again, this is kind of open note, so to speak. And then as you are reading, either highlight or write down just very, very quickly, right? Bullet points. Okay. So the template, I'll go over this, and this is my fault. This is my fault, people. When I set that template up, that is probably the bare minimum you can do to get a 3 score, which is passing. Okay, which is passing. If you do that and knock it out and do a good job and analyze well, then you should be fine. Okay, but if you want to, I would not want to do the bare minimum. Okay, so try to push yourself and try to have 2 quotes per foci, and just repeat that process. Idea, evidence, explain the idea, explain how it goes to the thesis, if you have time. Okay, if not, just do maybe the bare minimum, but I would leave myself a little wiggle room there, to have some play in how they will score it, because they're going to score it, not me. Okay, so we're doing a great job with thesis that argues, 2 foci, how they affect the text. So this is super important, right? It's 1 point we can't give up. So again, we don't really need an intro. As long as you got a thesis statement, then just go right into body 1. Okay, and again, make sure those topic sentences include the foci, not what's happening in the text. Okay, So again, have that printed out, have that next to you, and just refer to it. Maybe make yourself some notes in between each one. What do I need to do? What do I need to do? What do I need to do? Okay, just to remind you. But like I said, we're doing a great job with that, so I'm not too overly concerned with it. Okay, another thing you might do here in the next couple of days, is read over those old essays that we've done here during the lockdown, or whatever you want to call it at this point. What did you do well? What still needs work? Okay, so hopefully I've given you some decent feedback, but we were on fire there for about a month, so there weren't too many problems. So now's not the time to freak out, right? Just, deep breaths, right? Have some confidence. All you guys and gals are capable, of knocking this out of the park. I have no reservations about that. And then, like I've said kind of all year, kind of visualize your essay, right? Have a plan. But take a minute or two just to kind of visualize, where am I going to start? Where am I going to be in the middle? How am I going to end up? Okay. Again, now's not the time to kind of, do it on the fly. Have a plan, stick to it. But, take a minute or two to just, think about what this essay is going to look like. Okay. So lastly here, I just want to thank everyone, for a great year, especially my 2-year seniors that I've had. You guys will be a special group. AP second hour and sixth hour be a very kind of special group that I remember in my career. So again, I just want to thank you for all your hard work and your participation and all the things you've taught me. Like I said, this was a learning experience for me from day one. So I am going to ask for a little feedback on Thursday. But just thank you guys so much. For just an awesome time, man. We had an awesome time in that class. Okay, couple of last things here. So again, obviously no assignment for Wednesday. So best of luck on the exam. And I got a big old box of t-shirts sitting at my house. I have for 2 months now. So juniors, I'll try to get those to you next year. And seniors, if you're leaving, just kind of email me and tell me who to maybe leave them with, because they're not going to let you all come into the school. So they sent that out last week. So unfortunately, I can't, leave them there or have you guys come in. They're just not going to let you do that. So we'll figure out some way to get that to you. Okay? All right. Confidence, guys. Confidence. Right? You can do this. So good luck. All right, and I'll see you on Thursday.